The Mandalorian, Season 2, Episode 2, The Passenger. The second episode this season continues the journey right where we left off, and danger keeps catching up to our space-faring duo. This episode is a linker between major plot points in the narrative, but the visuals and the contained story further enriches the point time in this Star Wars mythos. The Empire has fallen. There's a new government, the New Republic taking control. Caution, spoilers ahead. Imagine growing up as a kid thinking how cool it would be to be an X-Wing pilot. And then you get to be one because you're the boss. Dave Filoni and Paul Sun-Hyung Lee, a Korean-Canadian actor and beloved by the citizens of Toronto, appear as X-Wing fighters in this episode. And thankfully, even to the annoyance of Mando, they're good at their jobs. I don't mind creators playing characters like the Tarantino style, just as long as it makes sense. And these two blue-collar hotshots are getting the job done in the sector. The Ice Cave. This set further enhances the world-building capabilities of this fascinating technology used to create this series. Now, with any production, there are limitations to budget, time, etc. So when Mando ignites his flamethrower, it then cuts away to a wide shot, and you see this orange light flash across the walls of the ice cave as the group runs for their lives. It's a really cool setup that even if they knew they couldn't have all of this flame effect based on their budget, or the plot required that he's going to showcase his flamethrower more in the ship, then it was smarter to cut away. Even for pacing, even if they had it in the budget, this type of action pacing was great, and it didn't feel stale. The danger never felt stale. It just kept escalating and escalating and escalating. But I love this shot, and I love this action sequence. The leap, you see a bit of the production seams when characters become fully CGI, especially during action sequences. But the seams are so small, or if they are big, they don't take me out of the story because they've done such a great job with establishing this frog character as a mother. She has a mission and looks real with the practical effects. So you feel the stakes for the character when she has to go into her elite mode. Even though you can tell that it's CGI, it doesn't take you out of the story. And I find that to be such an excellence in execution when it comes to the narrative on paper, designing the character, and then having the final execution. And all of it, in the end, feels like a real story is taking place right in front of your eyes, instead of trying to figure out where the green screen is, or the blue screen, or whatever screen is behind you. So you feel the danger, and any seams in production are forgivable because of how high the stakes feel. I feel the danger for these characters, be it a giant calamari monster or Baby Yoda eating things he shouldn't be. You know, this kid, he is hungry. The resolution for this episode is the reputation. This episode really felt like a fun role-playing game mission. Even paying the $500 cover for the bug for his bet, that felt like the first step in a quest. And then if you didn't have the 500, you had to go sell some items or do some side quests or go kill some animals and sell the pelts. So you have the 500 to continue on the storyline. The actions of Mando and his compatriots are making a difference in the galaxy, at least for the ones paying attention. And for these two hotshot pilots, I really enjoyed the exchange they had at the end when they recognized what this ship had been doing and that it is not an Imperial ship, but it's not necessarily part of the New Republic either. And finally, what an amazing shot. The concept art used in the credit sequence is such a boon for us creatives because we can see just how intricate the art style and the devotion to the Star Wars style plays into designing the scene first and then making that scene come alive. So I love these concept art drawings, and I believe Christian McQuarrie the original concept artist and storyboard artist for Star Wars. Definitely the concept art, and how a lot of that art has continued to stay within the universe of Star Wars, and other art that wasn't used, that was designed for like Return of the Jedi. That big Sith throne was used in the latest Star Wars movie, which nobody liked. Okay, folks, a new episode drops this Friday, so let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you online.